One of the most challenging responsibilities we have as being a mayor, as I talk with mayors across this nation and different organizations that I'm a part of, is keeping our citizens safe. Very challenging, and we do things all over the nation to try to find ways, better ways, based on all the challenges that we have across the nation. So I do want to say, as a parent of two Dayton Public School graduates, a former teacher, former coach, and a mentor to young people across this nation for more, or parts of this city for more than 50 years. Last Friday hit us in the gut. An 18-year-old Dunbar High School student was tragically shot and killed outside of the In-N-Out store on Jefferson Street. He was waiting downtown to transfer to another school on his way to school. Instead of being bused downtown, he should have been able to take a bus directly from his neighborhood to his school. This is a tragic young life loss, simply trying to get to school. This is heartbreaking and again a tragedy. We have lost far too many young lives well before they've had a chance to complete their education and to become a productive citizen here in our community. The young people who attend Dayton Public Schools, as well as all of our schools, should always feel safe. I'm sure we can find an agreement with all of us here in the city that changing the busing hub from downtown has to be a better way to make our young people safe and for them to get to school. Across Ohio, students are all bused on yellow buses from their neighborhoods directly to their schools. And this is something that we should also have for our young people here in the city of Dayton. Y'all, we believe that Dayton Public School students deserve to have the same level of service that their suburban peers have. Despite our best efforts in terms of policing downtown at the hub, there are those who are there continuously trying to find ways of taking advantage of our students both before and after school. Students are exposed to people who are simply trying to take advantage of them while they're there and being unprotected. This would not be the case if our students were transported directly to their schools from their neighborhoods and changed buses at one of the many Dayton Public School locations. We're here today simply because we need to take some immediate action to make sure that we get our students in a better place to protect our families, to protect our citizens, and also protect many of the things that we have here to offer in the city of Dayton. Stopping busing and transfers at RTA Hub has to be a challenge and something that we have to do on an immediate basis. We have to do this. I appreciate the support from Representative Plummer and things that he's helped us with the Boys and Girls Club, also with other challenging situations that provide support and safety as far as our city is concerned. And we agree that busing students downtown simply to transport them to school is an option that has to change immediately. And let me close with this. We almost joined together and stopped violence in our cities. We can't become numb to situations like this. We must take an action, and we must take action now. The aspect of how we owe our cities, our families, and our students a better place for them to interact and for them to take place in the city of Dayton. Incidents like this are exactly why we have launched this whole peace campaign. And this peace campaign in Dayton is something we're working with Cure Violence Global. They've already been here in our community looking at ways that they can match our resources to do the things that we need to do to keep our people safe. And they will begin working with a community-based organization as soon as possible to, again, give us some of the results that we have in cities like New Orleans, with Charlotte, Philadelphia, to look at ways, again, to remove or reduce violence as far as our community is concerned. Many of them had results that have given us almost 50% reduction in crime. And that is what we're looking for as far as the city of Dayton is concerned. And let me be clear, one death is one death too many. And we can't continue to look at ways that are putting our young people in harm's way and not giving them the opportunity to have the quality of life that they need to have to be a contributing citizen as far as our society is concerned. So again, I want to close by saying very clear that we have to find a better way immediately to address the busing challenge that we have for our young people in downtown. It is not a space for our young people to function. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Mayor, for those great comments. Good morning, everybody. I'm State Representative Phil Plummer from the 39th House District, also the former sheriff here in Montgomery County. It's time we come up with solutions to this problem. I've had the opportunity to talk to business owners down here, people that work down here, citizens that live down here, and they want this problem fixed. And as the mayor stated, we lost an 18-year-old again, a senior at Dunbar High School in this downtown bus hub area. And it's got to stop, you guys. I rode the RTA bus to school years ago, and the bus took me from my house to school. And it took me back home. I didn't have to transfer downtown and meet other students. These kids, they're looking for things to do. Unfortunately, they're overflowing into our libraries. We're having riots in our libraries. Now we have special policies in our libraries. People that live down here are seeing vandalism, crime. So if we take our kids from school back to their neighborhoods, we can eliminate this problem, right? I don't want to put all the problems on the children, but they are part of the problem. But it's up to us, the community leaders, to have solutions here. So in our two budgets, the operating budget, I put an amendment in that RTA will have to provide police services down here. They do, but to what extent, right? So that's part of keeping the community safe down here. The last general budget that we just signed out of the House yesterday, I have a new amendment where you can no longer transfer students at a downtown bus hub in an urban area. So we're going to eliminate it. I'm not telling you how to transfer your students, how to do your business. I'm just telling you it's no longer going to happen in downtown Dayton. It's not right. Logistically, the kids have to get up early, go down to Main Street and catch a bus, drive down here, wait on another bus to connect to go to school. We're making our kids get up too early, right? We already have an attendance problem. Let's streamline that process so we can take them straight to school. Let's keep our kids safe. We can do this, you guys. Community leaders, business leaders, city leaders, I think our mic died. City leaders, we're going to fix this. All right? This is going to be fixed. Representative Tom Young's here. He'll talk about some of the financial issues. The representatives and senators, we can help you guys with capital dollars to help with an alternative solution to this problem. But as the budget goes into law, the 1st of July, you will no longer be able to transport kids down to this bus hub to make another connection. It's got to stop. So I'm going to have Tom Young come up to say a few words, and then we'll open it up for questions. Thank you.
Let's see what's up with this mic. Someone check this mic.
Say your name. Say your name.
Run out of power.
I would ask Chris. You'll fix that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
My name is Tom Young. I'm in the. Can you hear me? My name is Tom Young. I'm the state representative of the 37th House District in Montgomery County, Southern Montgomery County. And as the mayor said, this is such a tragedy. It's gotten worse, and it's hard to fathom. So we will work with our colleagues and our caucus from this area. And the initial thing that we will start doing is, first of all, to stop the $4 million grant coming to RTA through the last transportation budget. If they've received the money, we'll claw it back, and we'll look for other ways to stop as much funding as we can coming to that organization. Secondly, Dayton City Schools, we will look at it the same way and hold them accountable until this comes to conclusion. I've reached out to the ESC to cooperate with the entities involved to solve this issue. As the mayor said and Representative Plummer said, we are catering to the entities, not the students. We are not catering to the people. They are paying the bills. And we're going to turn this around and make them accountable through the budget.